back to my channel. So, we are going to continue with this. So we are ready to go. Cove customization. I forgot we got to do this. So we get to choose his hair. I like this. I think that suits him the best. You get to choose what glasses he wears. I kind of like him without the glasses. Earrings? Hold on. Let me change his hair to something we would see his ear with. Not that I think it really matters, but let's go. Shirt. We'll go with that. Pants. Go with that. Left wrist. Perfect. Right wrist. I like that. Necklace. None. Or that one. We'll go with it. Should we change his shirt? I like the t-shirt. Change page. Hair. Oh. I'm just messing with the hair again. I didn't mean to. Pajama 1, pajama 2. There's... That's it. That's all we get. Okay. Pants 1, pants 2. Okay. Change page. Swimsuit. Ah. Nice choices. Pink or blue? Blue fits him better. Formal. Okay. So done. Wait, why didn't we get any other choices? Hold on, why can't we go back? Since you're romantically interested in Cove and old enough to start being physically affectionate. Oh. Make sure the player experiences what they want is important in our life. But always putting your choice first can potentially make your relationship feel one-sided. So we've had some flexibility in how it works. Low initiative means that Cove will occasionally ask. In those situations, there will always be an opportunity to say yes or no. For example, he won't simply lean over and kiss them, see as a greeting or in an emotional moment. Every piece of physical interaction will be either initiated or approved by the player before it happens. Middle initiative means that there will be certain times when Cove requests and many chances to initiate affection of your own. Pretty regularly give affection automatically. Okay, another situation you can choose not to make the first move in order to give Cove the space to be the one to act afterwards. Okay. High initiative will include everything middle does, but also means that the player will be reduced to a degree in favor of having Cove give physical affection even more frequently with less prompting. Okay. Instead of all the major affection giving status being led by a choice menu for you. This level is only recommended if you're very comfortable with physical affection and would prefer to simply see it happen rather than always holding the reins on it. However, this level is mostly relevant if Cove ends up as your official boyfriend at some point. Situations where high-level initiative makes a difference tend to come up in scenes that are exclusive to being in a relationship. Parts that are also included in middle initiative will be seen whether you're dating or not. Once you pick your level, it can't be changed. We hope you enjoy whichever initiative you decide on. Let's go with high. Why not? The start of classes ended with the relaxed, free days of summer. Didn't take long for you to get back into the swing of the school year routine. Derek wasn't around nearly as much. With school and after-school activities, there weren't many opportunities for him to take the trip out to your neighborhood. Kept in touch over the phone the best you could. Jeremy Kid did disappear after that summer. No one ever heard from him again. Where he went to or what he might be up to was a mystery. More summers came. In your second year of high school, someone new started to visit Sunset Bird, a sunny girl named Terry. She was a friend Cove made due to both of them being ocean obsessed. Terry was more than glad to befriend you too. Someone close to Cove had to be good company, she felt. Terry was tight with another girl who you'd known distantly from school for a long time, Miranda. You saw more and more of her as time went on thanks to Terry and Miranda's own outreach. After a while, all of you developed a real friendship together. Okay. Aww. As for your home life, the Plays Games has also had developments. Changing laws and public perception countrywide had made it possible for your moms to openly wear wedding rings without question. Though they had a wedding years ago, it was only recently that the union was officially recognized in the US. Elizabeth came into her own and stopped being quite as irritable. She no longer worried about perceived childishness and grew up for real. She didn't even mind being called Lizzie again, though most people used Liz. She eventually graduated high school and moved out to attend college in another state. It was a lot for you to adjust with your older sister being gone, but she kept touch. Kira visited several times after the summer. He was also closer to his dad than ever before. You knew they talked more, and that helped prevent a lot of friction before it could start. He was so bright that he shone. He would willingly join conversations, make jokes. COVID shifted from preferring athletics to becoming more studious as schooling went on. Okay, things had shifted between you and Cove, but in a way that most couldn't see. At this time, he wasn't just your neighbor. He wasn't your only friend or even a guy you were interested in. You were in love with him. Blah blah blah. It was strange to look back on it all. Even the most fundamental parts of your life couldn't last forever. It was over and you would not be going back ever again from now on. What came next was your choice and you would be directing your own life. That's where you were currently. The summer after school had ended, the first summer of true freedom. What used to be a reprieve from the typical was now going to be your first step into adulthood. Okay, special scene, whole family having a meal together. Liz still hadn't arrived at home full-time for a couple of years, or hadn't lived at home full-time for a couple of years, but she arrived last week to spend the season here since it was an off semester for her. You watched on as Liz laughed good-naturedly over a comment that Mom made. Her Elizabeth-only mindset had only been a phase. Nearly any nickname was welcome. Alright, you idly scooped up more blankets? Breakfast? You idly scooped up more of your breakfast. I don't know what that is. Or I'm a picky eater. I know that much. But it wasn't just you who had a diet that excluded certain things. Liz had been a vegetarian for a while. Oh, they're getting so old. Look at the gray. She went back to her natural color, and the bags under their eyes. I'm gonna cry. They can't be getting old. I love them. So that's how I heard the news. Tell us what's this so-called news. Turns out the Donnells won't be renting out the condo up the street as per Sunset Bird tradition. Oh, the old couple. Alright, they've decided not to do big trips anymore. That's nice for them. Have a good summer. Mean grandparents with no kids away from us. Kind of sad that they couldn't travel anymore. They've had a very full life, nothing to sneeze at. You don't want to end up like them, do you?
Well?
At least they won't be here to yell at my children anymore. Okay. That was cute. Step 3, third time's the charm, or third time's charm. As it went once the food was eaten. Okay. You had a stretch, but it was doable. You were average height. It was a struggle to get up with a stepping stool. I'm still very short. Vertically challenged. Thanks, game. Thank you for humbling me. You felt great about how things were. You hoped you'd grow some more. You wished you had stopped growing earlier. Didn't think much about it. Eh. What a struggle for you because you remember how you used to feel. I'm gonna try to pull this over here because I'm so tired of having my arm stretched out so far. I just have it resting on my leg, but that's fine. Okay. I have to say, going back for another semester this fall is pretty intimidating. You'd think that after the first year or two I'd have a handle on things, but no. Guess it's only fair my first round was pretty general classes. Now it feels serious. I think it's really cool you want to be an architect. Don't be too impressed yet. You'll be fine one way or another. But I'm not gonna try to scare you away from college if that's even your plan. Yeah, no idea. You made it through 12 years of full-time education already. You've got plenty to go for you. Sometimes it felt hard to believe your public schooling experience was over in the end. Did I graduate? Hold on. Worked hard, got good grades. I felt satisfied leaving it there, because that was kind of true with me, with school.
You're a good kid.
Do what's best for you. We'll be here to hold it back up. Alright. Birthday gift. They decided what model to get, but you got to pick the color. Ooh, I love turquoise. That's one of my favorite colors. But it's a phone, just a black one. Didn't want to do anything to decorate it. Okay. Alrighty, I'm not interrupting anything major, only cleaning around the house. Okay. It's good to hear from you. Alright. Nothing amazing is happening for me either. I'm bored, felt like chatting. That's good. Offer my part-time job. Alright.
Cool.
God, call me out, okay. There was a teasing bent to her tone. Cove your next door neighbor for the past decade at this point. But it was far more than just someone who lived in the same street. Officially dating years ago. You hadn't admit it yet. Are you even surviving without the boy being 10 feet away at all times? Is everything alright with the world again, and he's back. He's not here, just like he wasn't here yesterday, or the last time you asked, or the time before that. It doesn't seem like he should have made his grand return already. Where was he? Oh, okay. For the past couple of months, and the last few weeks especially, Cove had been going to his mom's place in Nevada. But still, your mind began to drift back in time. Almost every year, he'd have to go away for a while, and he'd be back. It was just shitty. It upset you, your younger self worried about him leaving for good. Sent him letters while he was away. Aw, so cute. His part-time work would become full-time soon. Or he'd be moving somewhere else for school. Or he could be moving somewhere else for school. Maybe we could switch this up to a non-Cove related topic. Alrighty. As you wrapped up the last of your chores, you were approached by Liz wearing a cheeky smile. I don't trust Liz. I've got mom's keys, want to get out of this tiny town and do some shopping. That's my sisters every time they visit.
Good.
Alrighty. It was obvious you didn't know how to drive. It was nice of her to do that. You had a license, but tried to avoid driving when possible. I didn't get my license till I was 21, so I can... we don't talk about it. Anyways. The trip breezed by. Liz had her interest to check out and yours. Your hobbies and skills were still the ones you developed when you were younger. Alright, little gift store. Your friends and family recently got you so many presents for graduating high school. Let's see, want to get something for Cove. Honestly, malls are not a bastion of society, even if smaller stores require extra distance. The brands are so much more. It was a good thing no one was behind her. The attempt to catch her attention was unsuccessful as something else had all her focus. Don't draw attention, but look.
Hey.
Colorful teens strolling down the same path. Doesn't one of them seem familiar? You looked over the group over again. Amongst the collection of strangers was brown hair, gray eyes, lots of freckles. Shiloh! I can't believe it. He's honestly just there. That's hilarious. That's incredible. But how do we talk to him? We'd have to pull him away from all those other people. What if I'm wrong? I've got it. I'll shout the name Shiloh, and then we could act like it wasn't us. If he responds, then we'll know without a doubt it's him. Keep an eye out to see if he looks. Why do I... You know what? Let's try it. But of the many startled bystanders who became alerted to your presence, one of them was the boy. He looked. Who you presume to be Shiloh looked over, surprised at the call out. He stole a quick glance at the crowd he was with and glanced back your way. Aww.
Hey.
I'm not sure if you remember this, but I'm Lizzie and that's Lynk. We were all friends when we were little kids. Oh, I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong person. Oh. It was a long time ago, you were really young, so I get why you'd feel that. However, I'm positive I'm right. You're exactly the same. That face, the freckles. You're even wearing the same hat.
Okay.
We knew each other, okay? Okay then. This is not a vacation, we're on a schedule. Sorry, didn't mean to ditch. Aww. They thought they recognized me as someone they knew. It was a tiny misunderstanding.
Come on.
We do know you. Aww. Well, do you know me? I'll tell you, I'm someone who has been forced against his will to be prepared, to be aware of what's going on in Shiloh's ridiculous personal life for a year, and if the two of you had any importance in his general day-to-day existence, it would have come up by now. Don't bother trying to exaggerate any trivial connection you may have had.
Excuse me?
Nate, that's really mean, but it's also true. We're leaving. People can sure have bad attitudes. Why can't they just try to get along? It's not that hard, don't worry. I bet you won't have to deal with him again, and I'm sorry I can't stay to talk to you. I hope you have a really nice life. Aww. I could have told him that his last name was Fields and his birthday's on October 30th. That would have proved it, but no. I think we could leave it there, thanks. He's in the middle of a high school field trip. There's already enough being able to see him. Aww. Maybe they're only with each other because of the trip, not usually how things are. We can only hope the same for him as he did for us. Even though I didn't like Shiloh, he was a bit much and too much like a follower. But like at the same time, that's kind of sad. Alrighty. I'll be heading up to your room. I mean, the guest room, since mine stopped being available as soon as I was out the door. Taking over her bigger room. Didn't see your name on it. Thank you, Liz. It's really nice. Let it go, Liz. You take turns, you'll have Thanksgiving, I'll get Christmas. I'll think about accepting it. It's not your room, dude. Design your room. Okay. Yellow? Okay, I don't like that. Not that either. Green I kinda like. Blue's not that bad. I'll go with green. I don't get any extras. Window left. Right, okay. Walls, left, back, right, lights. Oh, I could choose either that or that. I'll go with the lights. Floor. Left, middle, right. As much as I like volleyball. Oh, it's my collection from when I was a kid. Okay, I love it. Alright. That looks so comfy. Comfortably perched on the windowsill with someone very familiar to you. Oh. The shock knocked all the words out of you. How are you here? Surprise, his tone was easy and relaxed. He hadn't answered how he suddenly appeared back in Sunset Bird, though to be fair, thankfully Cove was only waiting for a good moment to start and begin explaining. Got in about 15 minutes ago, no one was home, so I figured I'd come in the usual way, the window. What in the Jason Dean is that? Like, can we just talk about that's a little too JD from, the Heathers musical? Or really, the movie, musical? Everything like that? You know, just came in through the window. Dreadful etiquette, I know. Left my bags in your backyard. Hope that's alright. By all means. Okay. I did not read what happened. Run to him. You're too crazy, glad you're here. Trouble's back in town. Alright. Unfortunately though, I do need to end this here. So I'm gonna save this and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.